Hello Lightning Leaders, and welcome to our next reading comprehension video. This is the last one that I'm recording. The next three you'll get to see Mr. Myers again, so that'll be kind of cool. We decided to split these 6 skills up so that to take a little work off of each other, make it a little easier on ourselves, so we had more time to make sure that everyone was getting their work done and answer any questions that anyone had. Today we're going to talk about asking questions. Good readers ask themselves questions about what they're reading. And this is a super important skill because it really helps you understand the story you're reading. Because if you're not able to ask a question about what you're reading, you're probably not understanding what you're reading. So why do we do this? Well, it can help us check whether we understand what we're doing. It also helps us get a better understanding of things that might confuse you. You might be reading and go, wait a minute, why did that happen? So you might have to go back and reread, or if you're reading the same book as someone else, it could be a great talking point for when you come together in a book club sort of thing. Like, well, what did you think when this happened? Or, I'm confused by this. Can you help me understand this? You want to think about what you're reading. You want to ask yourself, do I understand what I just read? What does the author want me to know about this topic or this story? And it could be a specific word. What does this word mean? You want to think about what you need to do to answer your own questions. You may have to reread. You may need to think carefully. Or use some other reading strategies that we've talked about, like clarifying or summarizing, to help you figure out what was going on and answer your question. Now, I selected another book that we've read in the classroom together, and that's called The Secret Olivia Told Me by N. Joy, illustrated by Nancy Devard. Now, I chose this book because there's some questions that we could ask ourselves as we're going through this story that also help us understand or make sure that we're understanding the story. So here we go. I'm going to model asking questions as I read the story to you. And then what I want you to do over the next couple days while you're reading your own books is to kind of keep track of the questions you're asking yourself and maybe share a couple of them with me. So here we go. The Secret Olivia Told Me. Olivia told me a secret. I promised I would not tell. It was such a great, big secret, I thought my head might swell. It was hard not to tell the secret. I wanted to spread the news. But I gave Olivia my word. Her friendship I could not lose. I wonder why the author decided to use a rhyme while they wrote this. That's an interesting choice. As I played with my classmate Ayana, the secret accidentally slipped out. Before I could catch the secret, it tumbled right out of my lips. I'm wondering why she couldn't do a better job at keeping that secret. That's another question I have. Ayana chatted with Stephanie, and at once Stephanie knew. Then Steph whispered to Tony, who declared that it was true. This thing's spreading a little more now. I'm wondering if it was a good idea for Olivia to tell the secret in the first place. Tony leaked the secret to Jalen. Jalen's sister Anita overheard. It didn't take long for Anita to start spreading the word. Anita told her friend Terry. To the secret, she added more. When Terry told Tabby the secret, it was bigger than before. Tabby passed it on to her classmates. She blew up the secret too. More and more people told the secret, and it grew and grew and grew. The secret became even bigger, with parts that were not true. The secret was no longer special, because now everyone knew. I thought and I worried and I fretted. What did I get myself into? So I decided to tell Olivia the truth, because it was the right thing to do. I'm wondering if this is something that we can learn about this character here. They're who they are as a person. They decided to tell their friend about what they did, even though the friend might be mad. I'm sorry, I said to Olivia. You know I'm your friend. I made a mistake. The secret is out. Please don't let our friendship end. Together we both learned a lesson, that's for sure. Of this we're very sure. Don't tell a single person a secret, or it won't be a secret anymore. So now what I like here is the author even gave us some questions to ask ourselves while we are thinking about this book. In the story, Olivia has a secret that she shares with her friend. Has anyone ever asked you to keep a secret? Did you keep it? Why or why not? What do you think Olivia's secret might have been? Do you have any secrets that you shared with others? Did they tell the secret like Olivia's friend did, or did they keep it? Why do you think people keep secrets? That's a great question to ask about this story. Why do you think it's hard for people not to tell secrets? Another great question from this story. Are there any secrets that you shouldn't keep? Was the final decision Olivia's friend made a good one? Why or why not? These are all great questions that would be great for a book club discussion, because these questions force us to dig deeper into the story. They force us to think about the key details and the main events and put them together into some new thoughts to really start interpreting the story. Now, as simple as it sounds, asking questions, it really is a deep strategy, a deep thinking strategy to really excel yourself as a reader. So what I want you to do is I don't want you to ask questions about this story. I want you to ask questions about the stories you're reading independently right now, whether that's a book you have in your hand or something you're reading on LitPro. And if this is the video you choose to respond to, I want to hear the question you asked yourself while you were reading, and if you were able to answer it. So to recap, I want you to ask some questions about the story you're reading, some things you're confused about, some words you had trouble with, and if you were able to answer them yourself. And I will see you guys next time in the next reading video.